Well, the markets are dumping. Everything is selling off. We're down 3.5% on the Nasdaq. We were able to profit off the moves today for $654 of profit. And I was able to take a trade off stream yesterday, which I filmed for $2,400 of profit. So enjoy that recap as well. Sit back, relax, enjoy the video. Good morning. Happy Friday. This is the last stream for a week. I leave tomorrow morning to go whitewater rafting. You look like Rooster from Top Gun. Honestly, I was gonna hit the horn. I fumbled the buttons, but it deserves a horn. I reset the account on yesterday's stream. I took one trade on the account. I filmed the trade, so it will be on the recap for today. Where we stand is we're up $2,463 after the one trade. And yeah, that's basically where we stand. We had CPI come out and we've been dumping. Bitcoin's also been dumping if you've been watching that. But yeah, nice slap. We are very close to breaching 12K. I think we might have done it by like a point. So we'll see what continues to happen. It's pretty easy to say that we are like short-sighted until proven otherwise. 10 seconds, 40 points up, 20 seconds, 40 points down. It's like looking like an exciting morning so far. Should be new lows here. Yeah, it's new lows on the Nas. By like a tick or so, not by much. Bouncing out of it. ES also doing the same thing. I'm going to look to buy the retested volume on this pullback if we get it. Target 12K or so. Oh, nice move. Missed that one. Straight up. I wanted to wait for the confirmation. Get back above volume, come back down, test volume, and then go. So like one of these deals. Whoop. Come back down. Whoop. You know? And we didn't get that, so I missed the trade. Got the price swing low at 1230. Could be an interesting spot to potentially short. I like the volume play. Little micro slap, 22 down to 04. Kind of consolidating here still. Nothing really going on. Got up to 36 and then pulled back into volume. Bummer. That's kind of the trade that I wanted to see play out there. So I'm going to take that off. Like we can see what happens at 80 again. Volume at 80. I think it's going to be good for at least a quick little bounce. Just volume to volume over and over and over again. I just haven't been executing it. Got lows sitting at 70 and we're out. First trade of the day. It's green, but a little sketchy. I mean, you're buying the lows on a massive div. It's sketchy. It's knife catching, it feels like. Pretty much straight down. From the highs of the day, we're down 170 points with a bunch of intra-candle volatility. Like, we've had a lot of movement. It doesn't really look that aggressive if you were to just look at this. However, we've had a lot of movement up and down. Wow, decent amount of volume being conducted down here at 900. I took a long at 03 at volume. It's going to be a pretty tight trade for me, but I feel like the bounce up into 20s is decent on the look, but it's going to be a tight trade. New point of control is down here at 900 as well. Just giving it a little wiggle room because of all this volume. Down to the magical 80s. Bouncing out of it right now. Going to see what happens here at 920 if we get the push. Potentially trying to roll over at volume here. So, got to watch it. That was a very heavy candle. So, a little rally in some capacity I think makes sense. Just how much? Just going to take it off. I don't it doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's like frozen and I don't trust it. But not good enough. We're up 200 bucks on the day. Hashtag Stashgate. Should we get it trending on Twitter? Maybe it's just like one of those things like nothing else is needed. Just straight up Stashgate. I wonder who's putting up these orders every other tick for 200 block. Who could possibly be doing that? First green candle after a move of 200 points to the downside. Buy it. Actually, though, might get a nice little pump out of this. Push 900. Probably won't get filled. Move is there. I just got psyched out there. You see that? Brought it down right next to it. Pulled it up. I'm long one from 82. We're like right. Barely maybe made a maybe made a baby low. Barely made a baby low. Holy. So we're whipping around right now, so I'm not gonna get stopped out on a 15-point trade. Is this bait for shorts or are we gonna waterfall? That's the question, man. That's the couple $100 question. Maybe a couple thousand for depending on who you are. We're taking new lows on the Nas here, so I think we're going to continue down. I mean, it makes sense. Everything is trending very heavily, right? It's just like, how do we accelerate out of this? Decent little buy up off 60 or 50, I guess, psych level. 56, I think, is the low. 52, 53 is the low. I'm right around there. Okay, if we close up here, actually, if we close up on the full, like, we might be going into barcode mode again like we were yesterday. We were in like straight barcode mode. However, if we close 88 on this 5-minute candle, 2 minutes left, we close 88, 90, it's going to take, I probably will pull my order up a little bit, try and milk a little bit more out of this. Barcode? Barcode meaning red, green, red, green, red, green. Looks like a barcode. Very technical term. Looking to crack that prior high. Here comes 900. ES cracked the prior high. All right. That was a good close above volume across the board. So just continuing the push up into 920, 930 range. Looking at volume at 930. If we pop 917, I think we get the fill at 930, but a tick away from getting filled again. Come on, Nas. I'm just taking this trade off at volume, guys. It's really slow. I don't really want to watch it go back down. I think we push up. I think we continue pushing up at least. I like this nice rolly bottom, similar to what I saw yesterday. So I just reset the account. It is off stream currently, which is why I'm talking to you and not on the stream. I reset the account because we hit the max drawdown after the yellow trades and after just the losing streak. So it just made sense to restart. So we just reset. We're now sitting at 150K balance, and the Nas is starting to look a little rolly. So I am going to go ahead and take a trade. A nice little scalp here. 3 contracts long off of bottom of the range. So we're going barcode pattern here. So we should be able to expect another push up here, which is exactly what we're seeing. Top of the range, 73, with some wicks up a little higher. I kind of like the wicks higher, all the way up into 90, which is what we're going to target here. Just being patient here. Took about close to 10 points of drawdown and about 10 points, maybe a little more of upside push. Pretty straightforward trade in my opinion. With the rolling action, this barcoding pattern, buy the red, bottom of the range, let it push. Pretty straightforward. Size there just comes from time of day for me personally and from this type of pattern. So I am willing to size up a little bit. Whenever I say rolling bottom, I just mean like price starts to slow down on this move. We have some nice excess. And then we kind of start like slowly rolling up. You kind of see price kind of rolling like this. And that typically will yield a nice green candle push out of it. That's what we're waiting to see right now. So again, like we had said, we're looking for that push up into volume on the ES at 94. It just did it. We got up to 85. I thought we might push 90. Kind of coming back a little bit here. Still in the money on this trade by like 10 points or so. So not going to trip about it too much yet. And this is now in that good close territory that I was talking about earlier. 78 or higher, close above that. Looking really good for the push up in 790. ES could go for the full rotation up to VWAP, potentially value area high, since we have a ton of volume being conducted down here near the value area low and the lows of the day. All that volume being conducted here, a lot of times we see a value area rotation up to green, which on the Nas would be up to 624. Candle's closing out. It's going to close right at volume at point of control. So. Quick sweep to the upside. Looking for a crack of that prior high at 84. And for the prior high at 94.5 on the ES. Cracks 94.5. You should run up to 95 or so. Should bring the Nas with it. This is one of those trades that's very easy to be confident in. Like one of those no stress almost style trades. We got 2 minutes and 20 seconds left on this candle. Right at 89, 90 range. ES popped those wicks and is pushing really cleanly now. Like we had said, if we pop these wicks at 96.75, should be a clean push up into VWAP. Nas pushing VWAP right now as well. I'm not going to move this target up any higher, and I'm now out of the trade. About 40 points on that trade. 13 minutes long, $2,400, $2,463, so $2,464 on that trade. So that brings the account to $3,000 basically, because we're up 653. Bro looks like he drank chocolate milk. That really give you chocolate milk vibes? That thick caterpillar? Come on. Chocolate milk confirmed.